Hello, everybody. Um, I didn't know at first whether or not this video was going to be for the elect or whatever, but I was posting it on my side, and it went all over the place. So this is going to be for anyone who has to hear. I myself, short, I have the ability and the capacity to reach everybody. I mean, it's the internet. The internet connects the whole world. But I don't need to. I don't expect. It's not my intention to reach the entire elect, to get them as a whole and entirety. It's not my intention. I'm doing exactly what God needs me to do. Again, when I say God, I mean the Anointed One. And when I say the Anointed One, I mean Jesus, because that's what Christ means. Christ means the Anointed One. I'm doing what He wants me to do. Now, that might not be getting the entire elect. But He said something that I'm going to hold on to. He illustrated how, put in layman's terms, that's what He did. That's what parables were. It was layman terms for complicated things. I'm going to try to explain it to you like He did the people at the time. If you've ever seen a grapevine, or any kind of vine, it has one long vine and the little branches coming off of it and fruit at the end of that. Now, that's what my intentions are. I'm talking to you. You are going to talk to whoever, and they're going to talk to whoever, and they're going to talk to whoever. Everybody has the capacity to be the hands and the feet of this great caveman that we're in, of the Anointed One. You have the ability to be the hands and the feet. You don't have to change the world. You don't have to touch the world. You don't have to speak out to the world. Point in case, the U.S. government. Now, I love my government. I love my government. But I despise and abhor the people running it. We, the people, this government has been run by us for a long, long time. The people do not run the government. It's supposed to be that our voices are supposed to be heard on Capitol Hill, in the government. We're supposed to talk to our senators and congressmen and all that, and they talk to each other, and then they go to the ones over their head, and they go over the ones over their head. It's the branch and the vine analogy again. They're not going to run the government. No one man runs the government. The president has little or no power. It's almost like the Queen of England. She has no power. We give the president a little bit. But he doesn't run the government. It's supposed to be us. But now the senators and the congressmen and all that stuff, they speak for themselves. It's not run by the people anymore. It's run by them. It's their government. It's not ours. But again, that's the whole vine and branch analogy. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how this is going to work. I'm going to speak to you. You take the message. If you believe it, if what I say touches your heart, then go tell someone. That's our only job here on earth, is to set people free. That is what you're here for. That is the meaning of life. To gain your experience, to live your life, to be free to live your life. And tell everyone else how they can do it. Tell them about the one person that set them free. That's all you got to do. But that's what I wanted to tell you. I made the website for the elect, the Facebook for the elect. I don't intend on reaching the entire elect. I'm reaching you, and you watching this video, or the other videos. If you want to, if you feel led to, you take that message of truth to someone else. And you let them know how to be free. Now, and I realize I say the word now a lot. It might be a drinking game we can do. Now, the thing is that, like I said before, I have very few responsibilities while I'm here. The main one that Jesus, the King of the Jews, the one he gave me was to spread the message, to get the word out, that he died to cover whatever they want to do. They are free to live, make good choices, follow the rules. They're good rules. He's not going to expect you to be perfect. If God doesn't expect you to be perfect, who in the hell is anyone else to expect you to be perfect? Who has the gall, who has the balls to say, I'm better than God? I'm going to sit in judgment of you. This is how it's going to be. If you don't live like this, you're not getting to heaven. No. There is only one man that has walked this earth. Again, let me reiterate. I'm going to reiterate several different things constantly throughout my life. Main one being that I'm a horrible person. I am really a horrible person. I have fallen very short of His glory. Very short. But I reiterate that I do not, in any way, shape, or form, endorse religion. Religion is evil. Religion needs to be brought down. Now let me put religion in a nutshell for you. I'm going to try and put several things in a nutshell because you'll understand. There's the divine. The divine. The one true, one only divine. We assign a gender to the divine. The divine doesn't have a gender. Gender is corruptible. But we assign a he because he walked the earth. The XY chromosome walked the earth. We all start off at X chromosome. But you have the divine, and the divine surpasses the depths, the summit of man's knowledge. The divine exceeds anything that man could possibly know about it. There is no way for us to understand, even the Anointed One. There is no way for us to truly understand. I personally, I know what I understand, but I will say that no man, no angel knows everything about God. Not one. Angels do not know any more about God than you do. They know how God's face looks. They go before God and give account of themselves, but they don't know any more than you do. Now, religion takes this God that you can't possibly understand, and it puts it in a nice, neat little box. And it says, this box is how you're going to get to heaven. Now, it's not necessarily just Judean, Christian, Muslim, Hindu. It's religion. It puts it in this nice little box and says, you're not going to be successful in the afterlife unless you do this. Unless you follow these rules, these mandates, you live like this, you worship like this. But that's what religion does. It dictates to you. It judges you. It punishes you. It tells you that you're not good enough. It tells you the exact opposite of what Jesus tells you. He didn't come to bring religion. He didn't come to create religion. There was already religion before he got here. He came to set you free. Religion tells you the exact opposite of everything that the Anointed One stands for. So I don't endorse religion. Like I said, I'll say it a million times. If I have an agenda, it's to bring religion down. It's to tear it down. Religion is evil. It is not the truth. And religion will not save you. There is only one man that I fear. God made flesh. Anyone else of you, I don't fear you. He explained perfectly that no one has power over him unless it's the power that the Father gives them over him. No one has power over me except the divine, the Father, Jesus, the Son. No one has power over me except that one man. I don't fear anybody else. With him, as long as I do what he wants me to do, as long as I seek him, who can defeat me? Who can stand against me? Nobody. Nobody. I don't fear you. I don't fear your doctrine. I don't fear your rules and your religion. I don't. I am free. He has set me free. He died for me. He died for you. He has set me free. I'm trying not to go on a tangent, but I keep getting there. That's why the first time I tried to make this video, it went all over the place. Because this is something I feel really strongly about. There's several things I feel really strongly about. Again, I say I love the USA. I love the government. I do not like the people running it at all. But it's just like there is a natural order to everything. Everything happens more than once. History does repeat itself. Now there's a show called Doomsday Preppers and blah blah blah. There's no need for you to get ready. You don't have to prep for Doomsday. Doomsday is going to happen whether you're ready for it or not. But I'm just waiting for the U.S. government to fall. Like it's a natural order. Empires have risen and fallen. Sorry. Everything that goes up must come down. It's a natural order. So many empires have come and gone. America is no different. I'm going to get back on point and stop with my tangent. Again, you don't have to change the entire world. The Anointed One is not going to place on any one man more than they can handle. Now, the bad thing about that is that he knows you can handle it. He knows how strong you are. You have to realize. You have to come to the conclusion. I'm this strong. I can handle this. That's what makes it hard. He already knows. You have to figure it out. You don't have to change the world. You can. You can. Like I said, I have the ability. I have the capability to reach every last person on this earth that has the internet. I do realize that there are several people, maybe, that don't have internet. Just a couple of months ago, Facebook, just another passing fad. It's a great tool to stay in touch with my family and my friends that are in other states or the parts of the world they can't keep in contact with them elsewhere. I can't tell you the last time I bought a stamp. Except for Jen. We write each other. But I have the capability to reach everyone. A couple of months ago, we got Dad a Facebook. It was our biggest mistake was getting Dad a Facebook. But it's a good way. Like I said, it's a good tool for him to reach out and keep up with his family and his friends that he otherwise can't. I have the ability to reach everyone. I don't have to. You don't have to. You're never going to be given more than you can handle. You just have to realize that you can handle it. It's given to you because you can take care of it. But I will ask that if you believe in my message, in my words, if you believe in that message that He is given, no matter, I'm not important, no matter what I am, no matter who I am, it's not important. If you believe that message, spread it. He is the branch from which all of us spring from. He is the vine. He is everything. He talks to me. I talk to you. You talk to him. He talks to her. It goes on and on. You spread the word. You get it out. If you tell 3 people, they can tell 3 people, and blah, blah, blah. That's all you're being asked to do. That's all I'm asking you to do. Now, There are people in this world that have changed the face of the world by doing one little act. There's many people that the divine has reached out and said, look, I need you to do this. Again, the divine doesn't need us to do anything. The divine, the anointed one, he wants us to do things. He doesn't need any of us. But when the divine reaches down and says, look, do this, you can do it. It is within your power to do. He told a group of people a long time ago, hey, look, this little guy right here, he's just a shepherd boy. I'm giving him 5 rocks, and he's going to take down that giant. But they didn't, I don't know if they were aware of, because they didn't put it in the book. He had, the giant that he took down had 4 brothers. That's 5 stones. He told a group of people, look, that little guy's going to take down that giant with this rock and this sling. They were like, are you crazy? There is nothing on this planet that he can do with those 5 rocks. But he did it. He walked blindly. God told him to do something. And in blind faith, he slung that rock, and it hit Goliath and knocked him cold out, killed him. There's one woman that God said, he sent word. He said, you're going to have a child. This is going to be his name, blah, blah, blah. All she had to do was give birth. Now, it's not an easy task. Giving birth is not an easy task. If anyone has the opportunity to see a birth, it's a wonderful and a horrible thing to see. It's great, especially when you see the parents' faces. There was this man, this guy I used to know. I still know him. We still keep in touch. Never in my life seeing this man grow up from the boy that he was. Never once did I ever think of him as a daddy. But the first time he ever, I'm trying not to cry, the first time he ever looked at his son, he knew that he loved this person. That was the first time they had ever met, and he was hopelessly, painfully, inescapably, he was in love with this baby that he had met for the first time. Birth is a great thing. It will give you the epiphany of unconditional love. This complete stranger that you will never meet, you will love more than yourself. Again, I keep going on tangents because this is something I feel strongly about. But I do have to, like I said, that's the reason I keep going on all these tangents. I feel strongly about them. There's so many things I have to say to you, but you're still not ready. There's so many things he had to say, but we weren't ready. They didn't know anything about electricity back then. But I'm gonna go. I have for a couple of days, for a couple of weeks even, I've had this sense of urgency. I posted it on my Facebook that I had the sense of urgency, like the kind of urgency that you get before a big trip. Like, imagine you're going to Disneyland tomorrow. How hard would it be for you to sleep if you like that kind of stuff? No matter what it is. I've had this urgency. So I had to get this out. The main point is that he's not going to give you more than you can handle. He's not going to ask of you, 1, anything that he wouldn't ask of himself, 2, anything that you can't take care of. He will not ask you to do anything that you don't have the power to do. He won't ask you to go out and kill anybody, but he's not going to tell you to do anything that you can't take care of. Remember that. Hold on to that. When you're walking blindly in faith, hold on to it. because you're going to need it. And the times that are coming on soon, like right now, we are blessed. We are really, really blessed. Thank God every morning that I wake up safe in my bed. My family and friends wake up safe in their beds. They don't hear gunfire. They don't hear neighbors being murdered and bombs exploding everywhere. It's peaceful. No matter what drama you have in your life, remember how peaceful and blessed you are. It can always be worse, and it will get worse. But take that and remember that. Hold on to it. It is a promise. It's not going to give you more than you can handle. And again, religion won't save you. There's only one thing that can save you. There's only one person, one man that will save you. Religion and other men and their rules and dictates and all that stuff, it's completely useless. But until we meet again in love and in peace, be blessed and love each other. Love your brothers and your sisters. That's all you have to do is love. But I will see you again soon. I'm not sure what the next video is going to be. It's going to be impromptu, just like the rest of them. Bye.